Welcome to that Synth Show. We're your hosts, Synth Samurai. We're back, and today I want to talk a little bit about the Synthstrom Deluge, Synthstrom, however you say it, and this crazy community firmware update they did, which is taking this thing to a whole new level. If you don't know about it, you're about to find out. Let's go with that Synth Show. All right, we got a little Western theme here. All right. Synthstrom Deluge, man, one of my best buddies got this synthesizer and it's absolutely crazy. It's a sampler, it's a synthesizer, it's a groove box, it's a drum machine, it's everything all in once, and it's absolutely out of this world. And what they did is they just took this to a whole new level. They actually allowed the community, open source, to start developing and let all these developers in to come in and do what the community's been asking for. And I think that's just next level from another company. So we're going to talk about this today. If you don't know me, now you know. I'm the Synth Samurai. Like, subscribe, share. And if you want to know what powers me in the morning, it's Rise Mushroom Coffee, baby. This thing has got it all. Anyways, I'm not sponsored. I just thought this is a cool thing that I drink before the show. And gets me off the coffee and gets a lot of mushrooms in there. Cordyceps, reishi, lion's mane, shiitake, turkey tail, and king trumpet, baby. All right. So let's get into it. Synth Shop. Synthstrom Deluge. This is what we got. It's a groove box. It's a portable sampler. It's a sequencer. And it's out of this world. It's their flagship product. They basically only have one. 3 years into making. It's an all-in-one, standalone, portable synthesizer, sequencer, sampler designed for creating music on the fly anywhere you go. Now, this comes with a heavy price tag. $1,400. They had an old one, which you could have got for a lot cheaper. It had the old Predator screen on it, which a lot of people, you had to learn a new language just to use it. And I'll show you in a second if you stick around. But $1,400, you can have this bad boy. Unlimited sequencing. All right, fully featured. Let's go through the features real quick. The synthesizer. Full featured internal synthesizer engine, subtractive, wavetable, and FM. Polyphony limited only by your CPU. 64 synth voices. Live adjustments to the synth and parameters on the fly. Parameter automation, full MPE support. Arpeggiator, dedicated volume, LFOs, 4 basic digital waveforms, 2 analog modeled waveforms, 12 dB octave, 24 dB octave filters, keyboard. Anyways, that's the synthesizer. Then we roll down here to the sequencer. Piano roll style sequencing, 128 full RGBT pads on that sweet matrix. Awesome resolution, simultaneous output, separate sequences to all 16 MIDI channels. All right, amazing. We won't go through it all, but just giving you a little overview of what you get when you buy this thing. The sampler streams all samples directly from your SD card. You can put whatever size SD card you want. Up to 90 unaffected sample voices, multi-sampling, fast folding, pitch shifting, slicer features for cutting a sample into evenly. It's got it all. Audio clips, live looping. So you can live loop this thing, plug your guitar, plug your synths in there, live loop, just like the RC505. Audio clip live looping, even cooler. Connectivity, I ain't gonna go through that. A lot of people like it, but I find it boring, but man, it's got it all. And weight, 1.5 kilograms. Throw that in your rucksack, head out camping, put some batteries in it. One of my friends used this for just sketching out ideas, you know? So let's go over and check out a little quick video here. So I scoured the internet and looked for some videos on the Deluge. And this is what this beautiful thing looks like. So this is from Peyton Carter Music. He's got 3,000 subscribers. I'm going to subscribe right now. Wabam. And I'm going to like his video. Just check out the sounds that come out of this thing. Then we're going to go check out the OG, the legend, the godfather of the Deluge, to show what's this new update coming around. Okay, so this is the kind of sound you can get out of this. Just a little listen. As you can see, sounds pretty good to me. Okay. Okay. All right, so you get the idea. This thing can make high quality, awesome sounds. If you look at the grid there, you got your tracks across the bottom. The green down the side is like your synthesizer, your drum kit, your bass, your lead, and you can arm them, bring them in, take them out. But the new features they added in this new firmware are crazy. So let's jump over here real quick and look at what they added from our favorite website here, Synth Anatomy. The Deluge Groovebox just got a first open source community firmware update. New products are published. Depending on the success of the budget, developers will provide updates for these in the next few years. This is the usual way. Different synths from Audible. At Superboot 23, the New Zealand-based company made code for its Deluge grid-based Groovebox sampler and synth open source. They took the code, made it open source, and now they're letting everyone make stuff. Let's see what they added. Deluge open source community software, firmware. The sound engine. So what they did, they expanded the low-pass, high-pass state variable filters. Now you can configure the filter routing via your sound editor menu. They added new creative algorithms in their multi-effects section. Stereo chorus, granular effects, grain effects, wave folding distortion, quantized shutter, master compressors. They got new LFO shapes. They got random walk. They got sample and hold. Then the sampler engine also features manual slicing option or lazy slicing, as they say. All right, so we look at this thing, it's beautiful, more new features. We won't go into all of them, but you can go check it out. I'll throw it down in the links. Automation view, drum keyboard view. Drum keyboard view was huge. People wanted to be able to program this thing just like they would on a drum machine instead of the original setup that Deluge had. All right, so let's go check out the Godfather. Now, if you don't know this guy, Ron Kavanagh, you go to his site. He's got, if you were to buy this thing, you go subscribe to Ron Kavanagh. As you can see, the Samurai subscribed. I would like this one. This is just going to quick overview of what this thing has got updated, and he'll give you a little showcase because this thing is out of the world, out of this world. I can't even talk this morning. I'm so excited. I got right out of bed and was like, I got to get this video going because people want to know what's going on in the world today. So let's check it out. Ron Kavanagh.
In this video, we're going to very briefly show features that are outlined in the new open source firmware 1.0 on the Deluge. Since there are so many sprawling features, I decided to pick a few of them for this video and then go in deep on future episodes. We're not going to cover...
He does have a deep dive later, 24-minute deep dive. It's very cool. Let's check it out.
All the features, so if it's missing, there will be a video about it eventually, so stay tuned for more videos if you're interested. So first off, we have automation, so I'm going to jump into a clip here. So to enter into this view, just press clip. You can see the clip light is blinking, so if it's a solid light, it's clip view. If it's blinking, we're in automation view. The gray pads reflect the parameters we can automate. Let's select cutoff here. It's showing that there's already an automation in here, so if you turn the select knob, you can change to different parameters. To go back to that.
And this new screen on this thing is absolutely crazy because they used to have the Predator screen on there and you literally had to learn a whole new language. I remember sitting down on the phone in my old apartment and my buddy called, he got to Deluge, Wolfman Love, and we were like, he was using it. I was researching videos, trying to figure out how to get this going and that going. It was like a magic box that you had to crack open, like one of those mystery boxes.
View, shift, clip. Go back into cutoff, and here we are. So now on this automation view, the two knobs are actually identical. As you can see, you can turn it, it's the same value. We can see the value is adjusting. I can also play on the pads here as I'm adjusting.
So you can play.
So you can zoom in.
You can play to test and arm your pads and audition them.
And copy and paste. You can do a lot of different things that you can do in the regular view. You can draw in anywhere you want an automation to follow. Interpolation, we can turn on and off by pressing the select knob. It's only going to apply when we draw new lines in. If you want to draw a fade, for example, from here to here, just press the bottom and then the top here. It'll smooth.
Draw a fade. Now, isn't that
just go
epic? Isn't that epic? So you can actually now, you can add fades in on the fly. You can fade in a track, you can fade in a drum. So this is like, what they're doing here is you've got the top, the cream of the crop, unhired developers out there, people who just want to have fun, unhired by Synthstrom now, who are like, you know what, I've wanted this forever. My buddy wanted some sustain pedal feature added, and Synthstrom didn't have time, he wrote them, and you know someone's going to add it soon because everybody in the community wants it. It's got a great community, great community.
Here to here. So if you hold down any pad, and then any pad you want it to lead to, it's going to overwrite and draw a line from those pads. If you want to fine tune a value, I can hold this down, turn the knob, and actually audition that pad.
Let's check this out.
You know, a lot of people think that
So let's let this ad play in the background here. So anyways, this Deluge thing is crazy. It's absolutely out of this world. The update's insane. Let's see what Ron's
See
saying.
blocks, which we can press for drumming. The lower left pads are lowest velocity, and the upper right pads are highest. So they go higher and higher.
See,
and
what a
that's
cool
nice.
drum pad.
Right there.
Cool drum feature. Look at this.
Can also scroll up and down to the different sounds that's loaded into that kit.
I don't know. Do I got to buy this? You guys got to let me know.
Keyboard,
Do I got to
yes,
buy this thing?
out. So now we can do a whole row probability.
So anyways, I think one of the coolest features that is the drum feature. Throw some music back on. But someone was saying how I need to, they were like, Samurai, you'd have more credibility, man, if you actually played some music and had a studio. Well, brother, let me tell you something. I got a studio right here. It's not the biggest, it's not the greatest, but it's mine. It's personalized. We got Bizarre the Alien up in the corner. We got my little Buddha with my boxing gloves right here. We got my Rise coffee always by my side. We got the Model D. We got the Neutron. We got the Mono Poly. We got the hologram. Electronics, microcosm, we got the Hydra Synth, we got the Op6, we got the Mod Wave, and we got the Wave State, and we got the drum log hiding over here because I hide this away because I'm not really liking it that much these days. It's annoying me because I like to play in dark and I can't see anything. I don't have it memorized yet. But we got a little studio. I got my boxing glove back when I used to kickbox, and I got a Mini Log XD under here. So I got a studio, man, and like, you say the Samurai don't jam? Let me show you something real quick. The Samurai jams. We go over here and we go to the Samurai's channel. Let's see. And for all you new people who don't know the Samurai, let's go to the oldest first. I started this channel making music and jamming because I wanted the ability to send songs back and forth with my friend, and I didn't want to be clogging up his phone with videos. So what I did was I started a YouTube channel and I would make some videos and I would send them to him because it was just a link then and we didn't have to block up each other's phone. He did the same thing. Wolfman Love, go check out his channel. It's awesome. So I mean, I got some tracks here. I got some tracks. Now, my first one ever, Dreamland, 1 year ago. So I started the channel a year ago, you know? And then if you look through here, I got lots of songs. I tried to make some cool covers for them later on, you know? I was playing around with thumbnails. I didn't know what to do. I was just messing around. Tracks, live jams. I think I got 200 live jams on here. So if you guys haven't checked it out and you've just been watching my synthesizer updates, and you're new here, or because new even in the last like 4 or 5 months, maybe you've come on board to the Samurai Nation, go check out some of my tracks. I'm not saying they're great, but it's just me making music with synthesizers, you know? And I got like 200. Look at this, Vampire, Live, Treehouse on the Moon, Synth Dojo, Locked Up, you know? One of my favorites, Locked Up. I got Twisted Neon Steel, you know? And then I transitioned over to talking about synths because I was, you know how sometimes you're making music and you're like, I can't really get in a groove anymore. So I need another creative outlet. So I was like, man, I love talking about synthesizers. I love everything to do with music. Although I'm not a musician, I just kind of do my own thing. And I said, why don't I just talk about synths and record that too, and then I could send that to my buddy, and then some people started watching it and you guys are here, and I think that's cool. So go check it out. Check out some of my old songs, you know. I got some ones where I did some like old psychiatric videos. People were getting interviewed, and then I laid some synth over the background. I thought those are cool. What's in his mind? That's a good one. I got Synth Frog. I got the Synth Cycle. Anyways, you get the idea. Like, subscribe, go to my video tab, click oldest, and go check out some of the old live jams. And this is the studio. One of my good first people that ever tuned into me, No Lake. He's got an amazing channel. Go check him out. No Lake's got some amazing music. He asked me to do, he's like, man, play some more music, because he was one of the first 100 subscribers. So I'm gonna do a live jam maybe tonight when I get home for my good buddy No Lake, right? So he's cool. I'll show you his channel real quick right here. No Lake. No Lake is awesome. Here he is right here. Now No Lake has got lots of sweet music. And one of his specialties, he's got the Novation Summit, I believe. And he's got the Moog Subharmonicon, which he's a master of. And this is some epic stuff he's got here. So go check out his tracks. Legend, absolute legend. And it humbles me every time I listen to his music, because I'm just like, wow. And you guys in the community humble me. It's an absolute honor to make videos and talk to you about synthesizers. That's enough rambling for the morning. That Rise coffee got me all fired up. All right, so have a great day at work. Have a great day at home. And we'll talk to you later on tonight, maybe about getting for a live jam. That's Synth Show. Choo.